You're listening to Soap Dirt, the latest in television entertainment news.
Hey there, Days of Our Lives fans. It's Soap Dirt on YouTube. We have got Days of Our Lives predictions for you that we're really excited about. We've got front-runner storyline predictions for Sloan, Nicole, EJ, Eric, Megan, Harris, Gwen, Sarah, Xander, Whitley, and Abe. We want to dig into all these for you. But first, if you haven't already, please reach down, click that subscribe button so you don't miss any of our Days of Our Lives spoilers, news, predictions, all the juicy stuff about your favorite streaming soap opera. All right, prediction number one. This prediction is kind of a longer run prediction, but we're excited about it, so we wanted to go ahead and share it. We are wondering if, now that Sloan is trying to have a baby with Eric, if she goes ahead and gets pregnant, and of course Nicole is pregnant with a baby that could still very possibly be Eric's because Sloan faked the DNA test. We're wondering if, with babies possibly born a couple of months apart, if they're going to share some similar medical issue that's going to raise things up so that the truth comes out about the tampered DNA test. When you look at everybody's health profiles, Eric Brady has no specific congenital illnesses or health issues that we know of that came up on the show before. They could write something for Sloan, but that really isn't what we need, because we need something that will prove the overlap between the DNA of Sloan's baby and Nicole's baby if it works out that Eric is actually the father of Nicole's baby and not EJ. And of course, it feels like he would. Otherwise, the paternity test wouldn't matter and it would never come up again. And we are wondering about this. So Eric Brady has a relatively rare blood type. He is blood type AB. Probably Sammy is too, since they are twins. Meanwhile, EJ is A negative. Those are both pretty rare blood types, the AB and the A negative with the rhesus factor. So we are wondering if some sort of little medical crisis will call this out, because the blood type that EJ has and that Eric has should immediately eliminate one or the other if Nicole's baby is blood typed due to some issue. Maybe she gives birth early. And again, we still expect this to come out, but we think it might be a slower burn. And so we're curious if it might come out once Sloan has an Eric baby as well. All right, our number two prediction is that Megan is going to turn the tables on Harris. Right now, Harris Michaels has taken a job from Kate Roberts to kidnap Megan, shove her in a CIA black site so that no one ever sees her again. Kate asks him to please also, while she's at it, pick up Dimitri von Leuschner and shove him in the hole with his mother. Harris seems to be thinking about doing that as well, but he's definitely on board with controlling Megan. The problem is, he showed up at the DiMera mansion the other day and basically put Megan on high alert that he's in town and he's watching her and he's planning to destroy her. She has already told Dimitri and Li Shen that Harris is going to be the guy brainwashed into running her evil army as she tries to take over the world. Of course, as Stefano's child, she's got grand designs. And I think because now that she's on high alert that Harris is coming for her, it might make it easier on her to set up a trap for him. And if she traps Harris, then she can use Dr. Rolf to put him back under brainwashing. And we suspect we're going to see Rolf pretty soon as well. All right. Our number three prediction is that Gwen is going to be talked into accepting Dimitri's marriage proposal, and she's going to rub that engagement right in Xander's face. Right now, she is kind of hurt that Alex Kyriakis said, nope, can't be with you because I want someone, better, someone I actually want, and you were just my bed buddy. And then Xander slept with her once after he and Sarah broke up, but then he told her, I can't do this. I still love Sarah. My heart belongs to her. So Gwen has kind of been dissed by both Alex and Xander. So she's probably had enough of Kyriakis men. So maybe trying on a DiMera for size will appeal to her. And let's face it, Dimitri is hot. He's wealthy, and he's about to get wealthier if he marries her by his 40th birthday. So she might like a big engagement ring to wave around right under Xander's nose. Of course, her bestie Leo doesn't like any of this, but Gwen may be so taken with the idea of having something to taunt Xander with and hopefully make him jealous now that he's moved on with Chloe. So I think she is not going to see the red flags waving around hunky Dimitri. All right, our fourth prediction is that once Xander finds out the truth that Sarah's pregnant, which it feels like that's coming soon in the next week or two, I think Sarah's just going to flat out tell Xander, you cannot be a dad to this baby. This baby is not yours. Just forget about it. You have not earned the right to parent this child because you lied to me about the death of baby Mickey, and then you stole Kristen's baby, put the baby in my arms. So not only did I have to face the loss of that baby, but then I had to face the loss that the baby I was supposed to give birth to died. And of course, it's not Xander's fault about the car wreck. That was a setup, but the baby stealing and the lies and setting her up for further heartbreak definitely was at his doorstep because it was him and Victor Kiriakis that set that up. Actually, it was Victor's idea from the jump, but Xander was completely on board with it and swapped the babies. So he let Sarah in for double heartache. Had he just let her face the brutal truth that the baby died, she could have grieved and moved on, but then she didn't get to, and then lost the baby and grieved twice. Remember, she actually kidnapped the baby at one point and ran off with Kristen's kid. So messy. And I just don't see her letting Xander back in her life or in her baby's life. All right, before we dig into our fifth and final prediction, we would love it if you'd reach down and click that subscribe button so you don't miss any of our Days of Our Lives spoilers, casting news, predictions, all the fun stuff. And this is a plot that we've seen on social media that people are getting very frustrated with, but we still want to have a prediction for it, even though people aren't feeling it. And we're wondering if crazy nurse Whitley is going to drug Abe Carver into submission. He's starting to figure things out. He's starting to get images of the real Paulina's face. He's starting to get suspicious of her lies. She lied about him being mayor and said that he ran an ice cream shop. She just keeps piling lie on lie. She's going to give him a photoshopped wedding picture this week to try and fool him into still believing they're married. But Abe is definitely getting wise to the fact that things are not as they seem. And when he tries to break away from her, I think she's going to go full crazy, and she may drug him, tie him to the bed, and I think it's going to turn from a casual, comfortable kidnapping into a real kidnapping soon. Let us know what you think about all the baby mama drama coming up, the wedding drama, everything that we've predicted for Days of Our Lives.
Thank you for being a loyal listener. Follow us wherever you get your podcast, because you don't want to miss the next episode. Soap Dirt is on all the major podcast platforms, including Apple Podcast, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and more.